though? Small states of a higher scale. Well, I just wonder how it's going to work, given the scaling of the game anyway, and then the size of the states on the size of a map. How are they going to do it when they get to somewhere like Maine or Rhode Island or whatever? They're tiny compared to what we already have. If you reported someone but nothing happened to them, do you mean like the report was deleted, or you mean it timed out? Or they just found it not worthy of being bannable? Anyone who plays it will finally get to see why the I-40 will get so much hate. Does the I-40 span across any other states as well? Because in this state, I believe the I-80 is famous. Does it mean when it's timed out? In the big long list of reports that you usually see, when they flash red, it means they're disappearing from the list. Because there's a fixed number that will be in the list. No, as usual, it was not that big. So here's what we were doing before. The journey was Maryville in because that's Kansas, in this one, up to Des Moines, and then Cedar Rapids, through Iowa City, Davenport, Dubuque, and then the 80 is here. Yeah. There's a 70. A lot of them run in parallel with each other. Missouri, that's the one. I give it that ish. Oh yeah, because Kansas City stretches across both. The whole map, and this is as far as I can zoom out. I cannot show the entire map all in one go. But we have quite a bit already. There's the Dakotas there. Not sure what that one's going to be. Louisiana, because it's an L. And then blah, 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 blah. There's Tennessee, there's Kentucky. Pretty good. Always something going on the I-40. What is the worst one of all of the interstates? Because I've heard of a few different numbers being said. There is one that I think everyone universally, well, United Statesally, hates to drive on. Is it the 40? Could be someone else. Either way, a lot of squares and rectangles and right angles in this state. The I-4. Chat isn't showing because it needs a refresh. And it breaks sometimes. Ta-da! Because it just... Oh. Am I going to use the Hori or the Moser? I do not have them. I'm not going to buy them just for the sake of it, because at the moment this wheel is fine. I don't have bajillions of pounds to throw, but I'm open to it if they want to send me one. So that is a Skoda, yes. I don't know why Star is so addicted to using it. Next map DLC for ETS 2. Well, at the moment, the Nordic Horizons. Unless they manage to do Iceland before that. Which I don't think they will. Oregon ETS. No, we're on ATS today. I'm not even touching ETS today. Now, jobs. Cruising Iowa. Here we are. At least they have this. Back in the day, you used to have to make a mental note of where you've been. This is great. 920? 920 and G29 are basically the same type of wheel. Then you've got the G923, which is like a combination and improvement of both. All very good. 12 different jobs, each 100 miles. Right, that's fine. Where can we go from here to 100 miles? 146? I don't think Davenport is far enough away. I can't search up IA, can I? No. That'd be funny. We really need a filter of destination state. SCS, you listening? Can we have a filter by state? Can we do that? That'd be nice. Ideal for events. Oh, there's Davenport. Ah, it's not long enough, see? They're only 80. Might have to be Burlington first. Unless I can go to Mason or Waterloo. Waterloo! That'd be nice for both. I'm just speaking in general. That'd be very nice. That's a little bit shorter of a job. Okay, we could do the Burlington. That's a very heavy trailer as well. I don't like that very heavy trailers. Is it timed out? For that, I'm assuming you didn't record it as well. We're not doing that one, which is unfortunate, but that would be your other option. You'd upload a video and do it that way instead, because that doesn't time out. That's a heavy trailer as well. I know the heavy trailers are good, but I don't like them. I have a few. I just don't want the very heavy ones. I would have scrolled down the list a bit. Where do I even pick? Burlington. Oh, now I'm not finding a good one, eh? That's not a heavy. Gonna be rubbish in terms of profit, isn't it? I could just... Why am I making it so difficult myself? There we are. Why did you just do that? Just... Oh, I'll take it. Burlington. It'd be really cool if you did them in alphabetical order as well, as per the list. Mooring buoy. America, yes. Yeah, I have my American legends with the old yacht on it, and then in the cab you've got your American flag in the background. Love it. Love all that. Where I am going, Lord knows where. And I haven't played ATS on TMP servers in a while. But the loading is better in this game. This game, it does feel like it's in a different engine. Very strange. Red lights. The game just loads better. There's just less fluff in this game, I guess. To make it load better. My guns on the wheel as well. My American hat. I know these cabin accessories have been out for a while, but I'm very glad that it is a generic USA hat and they didn't make it like red. Even if it was a blank hat. Because I think that would cause a bit of a problem. Right, where's me boat? Yeah, these ones over there. It's not even a boat, is it? It's these. The buoys. I think they're one of many things where, because they're out to sea and there's nothing near them, you think they're just small little floating cones or something. But boys are quite big. Gun steering wheel. Well, no, I'd have my other displays of guns just all over the cabin and in like the compartments above me. Got my gecko thingy on the passenger seat. Yeehaw! I'm gonna go out this way so I get the road. Noob? What do you mean noob ATS? How dare you? ATS is pretty good. Or... I know that discovers it. Okay. 18 gear shifter. I mean, I could. I just can't be arsed. It just means I need another button for it. I need the longer shifter which has a switch on it. Can I even go out this way? Could you imagine? Oh, you can. I'm like, hello. That's a tight fit. Is it still better? Well, I prefer it, I guess. Of the two, like, if I could only choose to continue playing one, it would probably be ATS 2, I guess. But I don't want anyone to get the idea that I don't like ATS, because ATS is really nice. Did Andy get stuck? God damn it, Andy. I don't know why I'm leaving you behind. I only really wanted you to leave slowly. That's what he said. Hey. Was. He broke free. Okay, so we're going to be enjoying the sights this time. It is a shame for the fact that there's not as many players now. If that is your main reason to play the game, then I understand. You should be playing it for... Just pretend for a moment that the game has no method of multiplayer at all. You have to focus on the things that the game has, right? Tyler, welcome in. German cat, thank you for the gift. Now, do I have to go slowly for you to catch up? I'll go a bit slower. Oh, and of course my cowboy thing on the air freshener. The roads are so empty. Can you move the eye tracking? On your screen, somewhere around where I am right now, there's an overlay. You can pop that out and you can toggle it off for you if you want. If it's too distracting seeing the orb floating around. If you mean for me, I can pause it, but I don't have it on very distracting. Where's ETS? ETS would have been today, but I didn't do yesterday's stream, so I moved yesterday's one to today, so we're on ATS, doing the driving event. I'll see you behind me, shut up. Zach, thank you for the 3 streams. Just letting you catch up, that's all. Can I go the other way? I mean, we're not doing like the full, like all the roads being discovered. Did it say anything? I heard horns, unless I'm just hearing things. Yeah, the video where you said it's annoying. Which video was that? I've said various things are annoying in a video. Which video was that? Remind me. When ETS tool, when? See how limited I am in terms of the freedom of content I can do? I play the other game that this to ETS2 and they want ETS2. I go driving and they wonder where the admin stuff is. It's really limited. It's hilarious. I do have some white cargo, yeah, they're quite large circular things. Can't win, no, I can't win. And then when I do admin stuff, quite a bit, I get the question of, do you drive? Do you play this game? You actually drive too. You see Welsh? You see? When Ricky, I don't know about that. Hello, Tails. You see? See what I mean? Not allowed to play anything else. No. That's why I do sometimes play other things, but with other people. Because I'll get yelled at. And people will cry when I'm not playing the usual game. Ignoring the fact that, hello, there's content. Even if it's a really good game. No, I don't drive on rail trucks. No, just in-game trucks. I've never sat in one. That'd be cool. I had forgotten about the fact that when Trucker Dylan bought his one to TwitchCon, I could have gone to see that, but I didn't end up doing that. Reki24, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. My wheel is the G29. Great wheel, had it for many years. Yeah, imagine trying to bribe someone or like convince them to let me sit in their vehicle. Maybe not drive it, but like, yeah, so well, I've played the sim game. Is that enough? I have a tiny little wheel I use. Is that good? Can you ban other admins? No. No, that would be very... Imagine someone goes on a power trip. Just bans everyone else. That doesn't sound good, does it? No. If an admin does something bad, there's a way to sort that. Not in the normal way. Let's try it. Yeah, let me just click your name. Well, I'm not logged in, so... I think I am. No. Been a simmer for 25 years? Exactly. Given the chance, you could probably fly the plane. Be very dangerous. Probably illegal to let you do that. I mean, you could. Right? You know where all the buttons are. Northwest point of Finland to Istanbul. You can. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. If you've got a few hours spare, pick a good job for it, because you're going to get quite a lot of profit. Hello, good job.
Crew.
Howdy, howdy. You're going to get a lot of money for that. Viewpoint. Welcome back for your 4th month. How you doing? Good to see you back. Big fan. Welcome to the States. Can anyone fly the plane? Exactly. You'd be like, yeah, I'm a pilot. Virtually. It counts, right? How do I... Oh, it's in there. Never mind. It'll be separate. It'll probably just be showing us all these bridges. Ooh. There's quite a few of them. There's a dam or whatever there. This looks nice. You're gay virtually? How does that work? It's your sort of... your other persona, yeah? Don't let the boys know what you get up to. How the hell you do that? So many of these towns. Again, there's one thing that ATS does quite well. You've got a lot of little towns that you drive through and things like that. They're not labelled on the map because it would be too small to label them. But they're there. Kind of. So this is what we'd see in you know, when Tennessee and things like that is added. Close to Noah's home area, maybe. Can you see the truck? You can. What do you think? Pretty good, right? Lewis, thank you for the gift. Or Louis. You see the damn annoyance of the problem again? Between the damn words. It's a nice truck. I'll try out some other ones if I like them. I have used other ones before. I feel like I should just change, shouldn't I? Should I just get the Western Star? Whichever the good Western Star is, the 50-something? Looks slightly better. Just watch that one. Picky. The Mac looks good. Return to the Mac. The Freightliner looks good. Not the old looking Freightliner, the Cascadia. I wouldn't really use older trucks myself. No, not really. The river. Lovely. Another little small village area, small farming area. Napello. That's what this is. Very trunk brand. Well, I mean, in this game, it would probably be Kenworth. Cab over would be nice. Maybe. How many players? I think there's 100 and something in this server. The US Sim server, because it's hosted in the US, is the busier of the ATS servers. You wouldn't find that many people. Then again, we are on the DLC, so even less of a reason to find people. But we're doing jobs. Yeah, 100's pretty good. 142. Damn. It's just such a drastic change compared to, like, oh, how many are on the server? 3,500. 50 hours in game time to real time. It depends on your speed. Depends on your average speed. We are playing Truckers MP. It's just you don't see that many people. I have people behind me. We are on Truckers MP. Yeah, it depends on your 80. Yeah, but you won't be going 80 the entire way. I'd say 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours. At least 2 hours. You could do some proper maths about the conversion there. You take the scaling of the game and you scale your speed accordingly and so and so. I don't know. $80 kilometers now is what they're saying. 6 out of 8, because I've already discovered some of them. No one else at these intersections. Don't need to stop. Someone put a Lamborghini. There is a Lamborghini AI vehicle that we have used and turned into a drivable one. When you're inside it, it's still a Scout. It's one of the many vehicles the team can use. I've used it. I have one. To Illinois. Ah, you see? You'll sign there telling you to go to Illinois. Of course, as per normal, I say the game runs well, but I'm on 40 FPS. Because, you know, new DLCs do that. Gonna have to complain to SES. You're making your DLCs too good that the game can't keep up with the DLC. Too good. Don't do that. Mamba, welcome. And here we are, we're basically it. There is a viewpoint there, which I could get. If it's in a good spot. Maybe. I'll try. The big bridge. Little car parking area, little thing that we can all park in. Oh, it's a nice mural as well. Mural. How, we can get into that. Worried it wouldn't let me go that way. Nice. There you go. Little cramped entrance. Okay. Supercar is a hybrid. Temerario? Haven't heard of that one. Fuel station, we'll have to see that. Show us the cool stuff. Reports in ATS are checked, though bear in mind there are hardly any of them. We do have to park ourselves, yes. Don't worry, I'm fine with parking it. I'm all good with that. Yeah, there just aren't that many in ATS. So there's no point in like doing them on stream because someone else can easily hop on and do them. I have done them before though. And they are a little bit weird. A green fire hydrant. Des Moines County Courthouse. Because I had to look it up for the video. Apparently it's not Des Moines. Because it's not English. Who's that in the background? Someone's moving. Who's that? And we're done. Are you done? Because you're going to have to get out of my way. That's a nice mural, isn't it? Can I do it from like this way? Demons? Demon? Des Moines? Well, I looked up someone that was doing like a proper pronunciation video of it. That's what I used as a snippet in my video. And Des Moines is basically how he said it. The subject should be lit up brighter than that. Get out, boy. Right, not long to go. Let's go park up. The train as well. Is that the big Union Pacific train? That big famous one. I forgot what the number was. 4014. There'll be some that'll be playing ETS, yeah. Some people lurk around in the streams as well while they're playing, which is nice to see. Just hop on and you'll find a bunch of people. I banned you. Are you sure it was me though? There's more than just me doing it. Maybe it was genuinely me. Because in the video, I suppose you could see the uploader of the video. So, it's boring? Yeah, well, you don't do it too much. Next time we're doing the ETS stuff, you're welcome to join for that. If you'd like. Rockport. What are they need the buoys? I'm going to keep saying that word wrong. What are they need the buoys for here? Is it because it's by the coast? By the river? Somewhere? Oh, it's over there. With the flip golf carts to get around the complex because it's so big. Oh, that is an interesting parking spot. You have to go all the way backwards. Yeah. This is also a oh, you're out of the zone there where you are. I was just going to say. Big fan. When are we going to do ETS reports? I'll do some of those maybe tomorrow. Because on the off days, I do short TikTok streams of doing the moderation stuff. So maybe tomorrow or Friday. Turn up. Turn up to that and you'll see. Why in there though? It's like we're unloading and they're going to just shred them into rock. Why are we putting them there? That's not where they go. If anything, you'd put them over here somewhere. Eh? Tonight? No, I didn't say that. Today is Wednesday. Remember, thank you for the gift. You know what I need to do for the sake of that? I need to get like, because this is orange, just random. I need to get like a red one to represent the TikTok rose. And then maybe purple, because Twitch. Why not? Tuesday? Yes. It's just a lot of reversion, so be prepared to hear my engine Loud. You better fucking enjoy it. It'll scream at you. Different nukes? No, these are buoys. Buoys. Apparently mooring buoys. When you have to dock up just in the water. Not like the normal ones which have the lights on them for navigation. But different platforms. And the original idea for getting a few of them would have been that if someone is kind enough to say, like, gift a bunch or something, you can just give them the equivalent of a bouquet of flowers, that kind of thing. That'd be quite nice. What time's usually live? Now. For the TikTok ones, I've gone live at 6, usually, which is in half an hour. So the stream could be half an hour from now, tomorrow, maybe? Right, that's one done. Well, that counts as 2, because it's to and from. Yeah. To and from. So now you do anything other than back to the book. Basically. Or you do the cheeky thing, if you teleport somewhere else new again, then you do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and it just tries to get it quicker. But nah. You have to plan that out. There's Des Moines. That's miles away. Unlikely to find a good one. You won't find a good one from there, will you? Carroll, what? There's Davenport. What? Yeah, that's 90 anyway. I was going to say, we haven't been to that one yet. If it was a smidge further then, maybe. No. No, of course. That's AR, not IA. 74. It needs to be from really far away from each city, and then maybe it'll count. Maybe. A lot of them back to Burlington. Fort Dodge. Secret Road? Oh, we'll see about that. Hello, Andy. Big fan. Hope you're doing well. Would you mind me if you tap me? If you accidentally bump due to me slowing down too quickly, then I can't blame you for that. Does that make sense? Be careful though, of course. Iowa City, that's also not that far. If it was from here and not from that place, then that would work. From surgery. Hope you're recovering well. Rest. That's what people suggest. 90, see? These are going to be very annoying, aren't they? Because when you get closer to the end of the event, the jobs get worse. From Des Moines? I don't want to go from Des Moines. We could go to one of these other ones, though. And try from there. Ideally to Davenport to get that in between. There was one that was going to it. This one. Yeah, I guess. That's from a different industry. I'm scaling ATS. I don't exactly know. It is a tiny bit different to ETS. The equivalent of like, one of them could be like 1 to 19, and one of them could be 1 to 20. Doesn't sound like much. But maybe a year or even a couple of months after ATS first came out, they changed the map scale. Because at the time there was only 2 or 3 places. States. And they looked, it got bigger. Slightly. Pick one from Duisburg to Calais. Yeah, I'm a little bit far away from Duisburg to Calais, I'll be honest. Apex Steel. Now, the thing that I wondered about, which I said Apex Steel, there's Avalanche Steel, which is why I thought, didn't they already have a steel place with A? There's Avalanche Steel. And I've heard of that one. It may not be in this state, because they try and add different companies in each state. The ATS is fairly large if you take some of the really long journeys. I'm aiming, because we're doing an event where you have to stick within the state and you're doing jobs to each of the cities. ETS came first. ETS 1 is from 2008, ETS 2 is from 2012, and ATS is 2016. Pretty good, right? So the fact that ATS is already nearly 10 years old. Crazy. Oh yeah. And I know I've never played ETS 1. Though I've seen videos of it. It looks interesting. For the time, anyway. We've come a long way. TMP is May of 2014. I think TFM maybe around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier. No, maybe a little bit later. But TMP's dead, yes. They are very old games, but you wouldn't think about that. Like, if I didn't tell you when this came out, when would you think this game came out? Just by how it looks. It doesn't look incredibly new because it's not one of those really photorealistic texture games. It doesn't need to be. It's not an FPS game. When could it come out? 2012? 2020? Maybe. Yeah, it could have. Sequel's 2014. Yeah, I'm saying if you were to see this game without knowing when it actually came out, when would you assume it came out? Because people might be surprised when ETS is like 2012. But I can't think of other games that were around at that time. I mean, you can't compare it to GTA, which came a year later. It's a whole different engine. TMP has the patron thing. You can be patron supporter if you want. Given it's a free mod. As far as the phrase goes, nothing really is free. Because it has to make money somehow. So, you know. Alright, fairly easy route, unless we go this way. Which seems fun, because I have part of this highway already. So we could go this way. Via the viewpoint, perhaps. Yeah. Now, there is no direct CD road. Back in the day, here, in Bellingham, in Washington, this used to be active enough to be considered kind of a busy road. But as of right now, there is no, like, really busy place. Another close bit would be somewhere like this massive rest area in Las Vegas. People just park there. Not a road, but it's just a place where they populate. New DLC with the traders with tractors. That came out yesterday, I believe. The farm machinery DLC? Is that what you're thinking of? For ETS? That came out yesterday or the day before. Go and get it. Or last week. I don't know when it came out at this point. Yeah, the team is volunteer thing. Yeah, farm machinery. Farm machinery's out. There's already an ATS DLC for it, which is why we initially got confused. He's restarting? Ow. Well, it won't take him that long. I want to take some pictures here. For some future thumbnails, if I might use them. There we are, lovely. What's up, gamers? Hello, how you doing? Or is it in? You in this industry? Okay, on Bambi maybe. No, don't say that after calling him Weather Boy. That's not how it works either. Don't say that. Onwards! Now remember, I put a waypoint in a different place. star, didn't you say? Ottawa? Because we're going to be going through that. Or around it. You said something about that place. Just follow. Yeah, follow the leader. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably check that out some other time if we don't get it now. The main task is the event, which we're not going to finish today. I'll probably end up doing maybe 4 or 5. The pattern is so recognizable that it takes about half an hour to do each job. So we end up doing about 4. Hello, Aura. Big fan. How are you doing? Highway. Right. On the highway where we're going? Not that I know where the entrance to it is. Only $4.99. For the farm machinery, I mean, you get quite a few things in it from what they showed. I don't know how many there are, but they were going through quite a lot of cargoes that go on the trailers. So I assume a fair few. If you have a look at maybe the trailer or a few of the screenshots they provide on the Steam page, it should give you an idea how many there are. It's a Persian. It's another Persian. Look. W900, hell yeah. A real ad for my truck. No, I don't play Beam, no. Never played Beam. Am I gonna buy it? I have it. I have the DLC. Next to the fuel station. Okay. Spotter, welcome. TMDF, welcome. To try. I hear it's fun. It's definitely a physics sim game. Fuel station. Or the one coming up. But do you have to go off to it? Though. There's another viewpoint as well. No, you can play with a keyboard if you only have a keyboard. A wheel is the best controller method to use because it makes sense. You don't have to have a wheel. People that play the game for a while will end up having a wheel. But there are some that have played for a very long time and that still don't have a wheel, which is fine. Controller. If you have an Xbox controller or something, you can use that. This is ATS TMP, yes. It is not as busy by quite a long shot as ETS. But we're doing the event on there because that's how we always do it. A bit of physics. Well, it seems like it. No, they're basically the same in terms of physics. The games work in the same way. They should be the same engine. Faraday industry, yes. It is a power station, like substation industry. Just get it, like Faraday cage. One thing I'm interested in is if they ever go up to Canada and you get the rural names of some of the Canadian places. Some of those have interesting names that we won't be able to pronounce. So there's a fuel station there. Don't worry about it now. I'm just thinking. Sharon? Truck events in ETS? No. This one is because the DLC came out, and then when any other from ETS come out, there'll usually be an event for those as well. This is just do delivery jobs in the state. So for... There was one for Greece, wasn't there? Whenever Greece came out, we did that. And then whenever Nordic Horizons come out, there'll be one for that as well. Oh, it's a viewpoint. Oh, I kind of want to get the viewpoint. Is it on the side of the road, though? Oh, it is. Well, there's no one else here, so if we, Oh, that's a nice break, mate. Admin blocking the road, admin. Oh, truck meet. No, I don't usually do those, but people do them as well. If you were to go to Dusseldorf on Simulation 1 in TMP, quite a few people congregate there. Where are the stairs to get up to that? You have to climb it. This looks nice. You're going to see yours because the other people are talking on the TikTok chat. They combine for me and in the thing above. But that's it. This looks nice. All of this is in an unmarked town, by the way. This isn't on the map. So pretty good. They do this quite a lot. Because I guess everything is so spaced out that of course they can do that. Now. Oh, you got a bit close there. Jesus. What is this though? Oh, there's not very good detail on that. Oh, the stairs are here, right. This one... Mahaska. Right. Okay. Horses? But it doesn't say what this town would be. Basically hugging it out, yeah. Yoga? I don't know where this is, but yeah, that's quite interesting. Okay. Get out of my way, mate. Onwards. I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. No thanks. It's a nice town. Church thing as well. Pretty well made. Yes, you have to pay attention to the signs because it tells you when there's towns coming up that you would normally turn off for. It's going to be some of those. Unless you guess it right based on where it is on the map. Sharon. New Sharon. This is Sharon. Sharon. Anyone know a Sharon? The town of New Sharon. I saw that curb cut. Well done. They're pretty nice. These got about only a population of maybe 1,000, if that. I don't really know how rural they truly get. And now we're in the middle of nowhere. Nice. Look at that. Flat. Grass. Everywhere. And then we're going back to the highway. Oh well. That was a nice little detour. Why not? Lovely. How you doing, Mike? Big fan. You join in every now and then? As most people do. People got things to do. It's alright. It's on Android. No, these games are not. They're only on Steam, sadly. Not phones, not consoles. I'm sure there are mobile games, but they're not good. They're not very good. You can try them out. It'd be a fun video to do, but I really don't want to download these games. But like, here's how they match. This is TMP, ATS TMP. Because there's no AI. I mean, I can imagine the game being on it. If they're just the movable joystick on screen. Not TMP though. And this wouldn't be too difficult to play. Yeah, your battery would die. There is a way to play, but it's not good. How do you do that? Pull in? Oh, I don't want to pull in. Why? What if I zoom straight through it? I don't have this side of the road anyway. Inspection? No. Leave it. Well, think about HS2 LA. As I've said, that is up to you to use it. I see the benefit of it, but it isn't perfect. So if you were to use it on TMP and you were to crash, that's on you. You can't just say, oh, sorry, my program wasn't working. No, 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 no. It's on you. Doing great, I'm doing well. Every now and then, it's starting at noon. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Lunchtime. But pretty good. Go away from the peel? Maybe. That is a big service station there. With a Peterbilt on it. It's down the road from where we're going. Not too bad. Used on TMP, disable the speed limit and started swerving. See what I mean? Hopefully near to no one. Hello, Reiko! Hold on. Those people can't drink and drive. Just about to arrive at the destination. How you doing? They're probably doing the event jobs as well. It's a website thing. Oh, so they've kind of cloned the game? Illegally? Reminds me of back in the day, you used to be able to play the full game of Minecraft in your browser. Classic. Good times. No other trucks were harmed. Good. That's what we like to hear, but you see, it can go wrong. It can get a bit confused. You never know. This is where I've already delivered. I've already been to the next industry. For one of the jobs. Yeah, that used to be a good thing. Happy Wheels? Oh. Oh, yes. I mean, yeah, hold on. No, I want to not be moving first. Can't drink and drive. I know that only really applies to alcohol, but still. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Where are we going this time? Why there? Oh, that's not that bad. Just do a really massive U-turn. Where's the end of the zone? There, okay. Solid bush, because of course, just wanted to check that. Not at speed. Lovely. But you gotta go at an angle because of this machine that's covered up. I see. Ta-da! Move, yoink, your spot. Well done. Stop number 2. Pretty good. Oh, no, move out your way. Oh, you're in there. Oh, that's a better parking spot. I thought you were going in the same one. You're the, good God. Oh, because it has the... This is what I saw. So when I was doing the early access thing, I came down here and I wondered... Like, what is this? Like a driving course type thing? Like a mini driving academy. But again... Oh, you access it from this way. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. That's for diagonal changing sides. Loop-de-loop. Slalom. Parallel parking. Right angle parking. And we've got everything. Fuel station parking. Bam. Do I like using mods? I don't have much experience in using mods because TMP doesn't support them. So I got used to not using them. And to be fair, the game is fine without them, really. But I get how it can be benefited from having them. Water! That's nice. Thank you for the look. Appreciate that. Just want to go here and then unlock this space. Why do I not have... Oh, because I went... Oh, I see. The shop thingy? Shoptown, yes. That's the other one I went to. Okay, okay. I done. Yeah, I found a mini driving academy. You could do that. I completed it in one sitting. Something like that. Just some really, you know, you really clickbait title. You love the clickbait titles. So we're in Des Moines at the moment. Oh, that one. Where else is close, man? Join the Dis? What we're doing right now, or the Discord? Discord is the same username in the link as what you're watching right now. Yeah, I'm sure you can enter it. I can't find any good jobs, man. They all go to well, from here to Davenport could be a good distance. That is a plausible distance. So we could do that. I'm gonna go to the thing. Eyes watering. Yeah, let's see. Can I please do heavy cargo? You want me to take a really heavy trailer for the next one, eh? Why? Here we are, Driving Academy Tiny. Training school. The Driving Academy for the Driving Academy. Yeah, there is. What did I hit? Excuse me? There's a wall there. The entire thing is a wall? What bit do you go through then? It looked like I turned on accident. So I can't go through it? Because there's a wall. Shouldn't be flickering that much. The entire thing is blocked off, so you just TP'd yourself there. Well, I'm not going to do it then. Oh, because you're going... Oh, I see where it disappears. So you have to go via the grass then. Ah. Because when I'm off the road, or going in reverse, it disappears. Right. No. How did you just drive in then? Hello, Mr. Big Hand. That was not full cheats there. That was looking at the collision markers in the game. This is great. I don't possess the wizarding powers to get through it, but you do. I got a bit further because it's diagonal. That is it. That is great. How do you do that? I'm not going to bother with it then. Too bad you're not getting your funny video. You're not getting it. Too bad. Anti-streamer barrier. They don't want me to do it. Too bad. Let's go and get our job. The walls. That is the console command G_colbox for collision box 1. There isn't one for you. There is for me. Could you imagine? Okay, here's the thing. I have a tiny pending update thought that sentence could have gone a very different direction. A little pending update on Steam for this game. Could you imagine if in that update is a tiny little patch to remove that wall? And I don't have it downloaded yet. That would be funny. I'm not going to bother doing it. But it's unlikely. It's a very different... I just went in an industry. Don't take a job when you're not in an industry. 155.2.1. Which one are you on? Could you get banned? For what? For using that console command? No. It's only to check where things are. So the markers around various things, but it only shows up a certain distance away from you. Where do you see version? Open the console. Bottom of the console. This is ATSMP, yes. On TMP. Hosmer, welcome Stin, welcome Henrik. How are we? Right, let me go find an next little bit. 2.2. Ah, so you do have a different version. Ah, yeah, I'm 2.1. I see. That's what the pending update is. That'd be funny if it was like that. To fix that one thing, I got blocked because I'm in the wrong version of the game. But there's a tiny little update, so TMP doesn't work it out. I think in TMP's case, it's 0.2 and then asterisk, so just anything after 0.2. I didn't think it would make a difference. I would be a mod for both, yes. So it works in the same way. But when I'm doing these driving around things, I'm not doing the moderating stuff. There's far less needed on ATS as well due to the player base being smaller. So it's pretty chill in the case of ATS. Got blocked by an update, yep. Well, I guess they want me to just do the regular driving academy then, don't they? Hello, Sadness. Hold on. Why am I only getting jobs to Des Moines? There's the Davenport one. From Shoptown. Because we haven't done Davenport yet. Yeah. And that's from here. Near to where we are. Silverline. Got it? Something to there. Hello, Kermit. Welcome. Tell Time Time's going to work. I'm not even at work, Natu. Davenport in general. I mean, you can. Dave. That one's a little bit. That's from the industry we're in right now. Tiny trailer. Should we do that? You still get more profit than the other one. You're taking top one? I am taking... it's from very far out from where we are. If you've got the X-Tech one, that's even easier. Gdansk? That's fine, do some jobs. You're far enough away from the busy place. Do it. Needs a bit of work. Okay, well, why don't you go and tell them? Nothing from this? Probably been taken. It definitely will have been now. Oh, well. Where am I going? Over here. Oi, hang on. Part of that is in there's a little wall behind that. Huge truck, tiny trailer. Do I play other games? I do sometimes. I play some games with other people, and I also play on this stream at least Star Trucker, which is still kind of on theme. I have played a few other things before. It's easier to play things on someone else's stream. Or just off stream. Because you stick to your theme and then people won't complain. Because I'm not a variety streamer. Sticking to the topic of sim games though. It's a small... They do have very small trailers here, yeah. Flavor Fair. It's basically as long as my truck is. Which is what makes it funnier. I can even demonstrate before I leave. You go and pick up your thing. I disconnect from the trailer. Where's the back of the trailer? Dreaded camera 3. There we go, that's roughly lined up. See? Love it. Look at that. ETS2 when? Not today. Oh, Storm! Well, hello, sir. How you doing? Just comparing my size, don't mind me. Bigger than that, I promise. Welcome in, Raiders. Have a flower. How you doing? The anxiety cam? I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. How's the stream? Today, I'm doing admin stuff. No, today I'm in... well, I mean, you can see it. How are we? MD stream? Where is it? Well, I didn't stream yesterday, so today is, this. Which would have been yesterday anyway. If I didn't have the Kenworth, good question. I was thinking of changing it because, just for fun, it would be this one. So, Transformers 4 and 5, Optimus Prime. Or this one, which is in all black. Or this one. Maybe not that one. Maybe that one. That's the new Cascadia. Should I do that afterwards? Because this was an Easter egg that they did at the end of the trailer for when this came out. They didn't say anything, they didn't hint towards anything, it's just his... Because this is the vehicle he's based on in that film. Good to that. Go sleep soon, you should. Before time began. Sleep well, thank you for joining, big fan. You're going to... where are you at? Flavor Fair? I think he said. Oh, Flavor Fair's down there. Eek. I have to come back up this way anyway. It was a very good opening line. One of the best opening lines to a film ever. Hello, Callum. I'm doing well. How are you? Good day. I could... No, you can't go... Oh no, this way you have to go that way and then... I want to do the loop. Waste a bit of time, I want to do a loop. Just to get that other bit of the road. They still hold up. Again, 2007. First film was in 2007, man. Lovely name, by the way, on that person. Name is Smell My Finger. Revising for uni. What specifically are you revising for at the moment? Don't do too much of it in one go. Take your breaks. I just couldn't retain the information in my head. Paramedic science. Oh. That's some smart stuff. Oh, good luck. No, you can't smell mine. No. Which one? Linkin Park was very good for those, yeah. And probably the first place I heard them. Especially the, what's it called? One I've Done. Good song. That's me now? No. No. But yeah, they're very good films. Hello, gamer. How you doing? I'm going too fast to see truly what these signs say. I can't read them if they're a blur, can I? This is why billboards are not only very close to the road, but also very big, so people can see them while moving. You have a CD with it? Ah, very nice. Arcade. You feel illegal. Well, I mean, you shouldn't. If you are not in an emergency. But I mean, it's part of the thing, you know? It's part of what you gotta do. There are more important things to focus on in an emergency. Well, no, Saturns, I'm not that as well. How dare you? That's a bit mean. Yeah, it's part of your job, exactly. Got the blues and do's. It feels bad to do that, but you're still doing a good thing. So think about that. Right, where's Andy at? If you're banned for a month, if you're banned for the 1 month due to history, no, it doesn't get reduced, because history bans stay as they are. An apology letter is nice, of course. You can't just say that. You have to mean it, you know? History bans, they are, when you get banned from our servers, you get your first 3 bans can be of, for example, a week in length. Then they increase, so then it becomes a month. And then 3 months, so they get drastically longer to try and deter you from doing it. 2, 3, 5? Oh, you're coming up to where we just crossed. Okay, so you're now behind us. I'll go a bit slower. No, I'm not getting fines because I turned them off. You can keep them on if you want, though. No, there's no CD road in ATS. There's no comparable. There have been a few busy roads, and of course during events there are some roads that get busy, but there's no continuous CD road-esque road. Wear green in a bright little box with lights on. Exactly, you can't be missed. Some people still don't care, which is insane. No, I know you don't do trucks. That's why, well, a lot of people come in here and they don't do it. None of the recent streamer fans do. I don't mind explaining how things work. The same, for example, in, I don't know, Chai and Bang, they play Tekken. Never played a fighting game in my life. If I wanted them to explain a feature, I'm sure they would. How's the throttle work? See, what you do is, yeah, you just push it. That's what we did. Mash it through the floor. That's it. What was the last TPFN? Real Ops? Was the last Real Ops in ATS? No, it wasn't. No. But there might have been one when the last one was. I'm trying to think of it to the scale of, you know, Big Sur. I don't know. Okay, thanks, you're welcome. No Sharon, see? Why is who's Sharon? What's she doing? Clips leader? Oh yes. I need to, at least they have a feature now in the Clips Manager where you can count, you can filter it per channel, firstly. So you just need to count how many you have in total. I need to do that. Because on the few main channels that I spam a lot of clips on, quite a big number on that. Not even many in my own. Because now that I can edit the length of clips as well, I don't need to make my own version of the clip. Job listings. Opening a pet at home. 37 minutes by bus. Yes. Sure, do it. That'll become the norm and it'll be fine. Some people go several hours away. If you get it, you get it. Bit of public transport, and then as a reward, you get to be around animals. I don't see a problem with that. Painfully slow, well, welcome back. ATS map bigger. I don't actually know if you were to compare the distance. What you need to do is take one of the longest jobs. I don't think it's actually bigger at the moment. The states fully is bigger, but we don't have all the states. So you need to go at the moment from, well, Bellingham, sort of top of Washington, down to either bottom of Texas or somewhere in that area, versus like Finland to Portugal or something. I'm sure the latter would be longer. Because that's a lot. Hello, Lewis. Welcome. I'm sure it'll be bigger than that. Oh, you absolutely will, yeah. When they get the entire thing, you'll have to do a long job. Because people have already done, like, in the current Promos map, a job from end to end. 7 hours IRL. Non-stop. 7 hours. Quite a long time. You did it as well? Good God. I don't know whose video I saw doing it. It might have been Milan or someone else. They did a video like that. It took them so long to do. Finland. Just give an example. Finland's at the top. Portugal is at the bottom. It was a drive, I'm sure it was. You could go from, well, Finland again, to the bottom of Italy, or Greece. Greece or Turkey, they're now the southernmost point on the map. Only 1,500. That's more than enough, that's fine. Here I am, looking for jobs that have to be at least 100 miles. Tiny jobs. Less than 200 kilometers. It's just easier, I think, to do smaller jobs in this case, because then you can pick more people up on the way. You can change the type of job you're doing, you can have a little break. That kind of thing. Yeah, Michelle, cooking. Enjoy. It's down to Warsaw, 1,000 kilometers. And back. Oh, did you have a break between? I hope so. See, that's the thing about this kind of game. Like, you are willingly spending multiple hours playing this, sitting at home, driving around, and it's fun. Why not? Use your logo. Yes, if you show me what it looks like. Sure. Because people have made local mod light boxes for this game. I think Models and Silver, they still use them. I can send you one of the logos if you want, with no background on it. Here's the big truck stop. You saw this one. Apparently this is either America's biggest truck stop or the world's biggest truck stop. Is it gonna get fuel? Take your time. I go in a straight line here. Big. Very nice. It'd be cool if they added that, but don't forget, a lot of the customization stuff, especially in Ireland, where things are allowed to be like that, is still very niche. Still very rare for you to customize your truck like that. I do have the DLC, yes. That DLC is for ETS 2. There is an ATS one, which came out I don't know how long ago. Into an SVG. No can do on that. But how about of the do you want the K or do you want the full name? Because the full name one is like 30,000 pixels wide. That's enough, right? There is a full name version, yes. I use it for various things. I intentionally, when I made this version of the logo, I made it in a really big file size. Huge amounts of pixels, in case it would ever need to be blown up on something else. From Galway to Latvia, 6 hours IRL. I can imagine that. Welcome, Donegal. Big fan, big fan. I'm picturing that. Whenever someone says I went from here to here, I'm like, yeah, get across the map and up a bit. Oh yeah, across the entirety of the middle of Europe. Damn. With, you mean like total or with including breaks? That's impressive. Swag time, thank you for the follow. Clipped, Lewis, 2 names, welcome. Rockport, been to this Rockport. You're anywhere in VTC and you play with friends. You can try and make a paint job, but you'd have to turn into a local mod. What you could do, which bird's right outside, is pick one of the available paint jobs in game, customize it to your liking, and then all wear the same paint job. That's what all VTCs do. Pick one. Can't copyright it, obviously. Security check. Don't crash cause you PTSD. I'm not going to. I'll try not to. What do you mean? This is where I went last time. What truck is that? The Kenworth W900. And I think after this job, I'll swap to one of the others. 52 chords. Did you miss the button? How you doing? Or it didn't come through. Way too old. That failed. Is that shit? Do it. I thought you did stop at 49. That's kind of your thing, right? Is Promos worth it? Yes. Don't get it now because they're in the midst of updating it. When the new version comes out, then yes, get that one. Ty, how you doing? Welcome back. Your monthly-ish chicken. Hello, Eamon. Downside of these trailers. Return to steep. There you are. This is probably from the farm DLC. The DLC is for ETS. The newest one is for ETS. Shooting better, excuse me? Oh, I mean, you're playing COD, aren't you? Your recent test random streams have been when I've been going to bed. So, but enjoy, no worries. We play Farm Sim. I have played Farm Sim. I played it briefly when it came out. It's not my thing to play regularly. You'd have to play it with quite a few others, and you'd have to ensure there's a lot of stuff going on. Because it's slower to play than this game. No, you can't play it on Xbox. No. Yeah, go sort out your food, man. Look away. What am I using now? Let's see. That one would be cool. So would that one. Look at that. In all black. Hell yeah. Don't know why I've got just washing. Just why not? Got my Timbs, my Timberlands down there. Yeah, I could. The other one is this one. What's the interior of this one look like? Oh wow, this is retro. Going for wood. Very tall cabin. Very tall cabin. Not bad. I think I'll go with this one. The Cascadia was okay as well. Drive it. First you see me drive. I do drive from time to time. Oh yes. Where are we at? We're in Davenport, right? 2 grand. Think about that. Why don't you add mod support for personal paint jobs? It's because it would increase the file size. It would indeed. Oh, I knew that would happen. I was waiting for that. Send me back again. Let's try that again. It's when you leave the ghost mode area. It's alright. There we go. Hey, I mean, it's not my... Oh, don't TP again, please. This thing is much slower in reverse. There we are. Hell yeah. I can't change my accessories and such now, can I? That does happen. It's unique to American things. Are we in the large... Oh, we are. This is in the trunk stop. That's cool, you get it. See? Because it's in the wheels and then... Yeah. Really cool. Really nice. Now we're not in a safe spot here, though. That's the thing. So I have to drive God knows how far just to go and get a damn... Is Is there even a garage here? I'm in the middle of freaking nowhere. We gotta Cedar Rapids. Because there's an industry near the service in Cedar Rapids. If you're able to go there. Because I haven't taken the drop from there yet. Teach you how to tune your truck. Just play around with the accessories. If you like a particular truck brand, get the tuning pack DLC for it. If there is one. No, not PS, no consoles. The game is not on console. They want to bring it to consoles. But at the moment, it is not on consoles. It would be nice. But, no. I was thinking of that service. Well, there is some down here. 2 services. Let's go to Adventure. There's one up. Can't go there? Oh, that's just shit. You can TP. Oh, this has a 12 speed in it? Oh, God. I may not be using this for that long then. I forgot. I forgot. It also has the TMP mobile thing in it. What TMP one? You know what I mean? Alright. There we are. I'm in a safe spot. Magic, yes. June, indeed. Now, from here... Burlington? We've already done that one, haven't we? It would be... Would have been Dubuque. Waterloo's probably too close. Autumn could be one. No, not Eberhard. Don't need that. It's funny how that's showing up the print industry. Oh, because bottles. Oh, right. What? Waterloo? Nothing to Waterloo. I've done Des Moines already. Mason. There's one to Mason. 200. I just want something to be a bit closer than that. I do sometimes police cars, yeah. I've driven in the police cars before. Not very often, though. You won't see me doing that many regular admin streams in the police car. It's less effective to do that. Yeah, when you get banned from TMP, you get banned from any TMP server, so that includes ATS. I suppose it could make sense if you weren't banned from the other game, because it doesn't relate to that game. If it give you something else to do, I don't know how they would have that. Waterloo. Yeah, but is it 100? That doesn't sound like it's 100. 94, exactly. Can't do that, can we? Mason, no. Otto? No, it's not even Otto, is it? It's Autumn. Mason it is then. If one shows up for me. There we are. It might just have to be this one. From the airfield. I'm going back to the airport. Haven't turned on? Sure, why not? Tiny job. Same exact as mine. I don't want to do it in this truck though. No, I'll do it in this truck, why not? A gallon of hand sanitizer. Gonna have some really clean hands. Right. What should you play ATS on? PC. You play both games on PC because they are only on Steam. Actually, I'm going to go this way. The 12. You're going to hear my truck stuttering a lot because I'm shifting gears so many times. Last time I think I used this one was either generally for fun or when I last drove with SCS and Toby. Yes, I have done that. Because I have the same truck matching Nimiro, and he complimented my truck. Plane coming in? Yeah, so in this airport there is a 747 that lands like every 30 seconds. Crazy. Crazy productivity, you know. I have to buy a PC. Well, I wouldn't suggest buying one just for this, but this game is only on PC. That's just how it is. So even when you just took off. Insane. Here we are. I do need the... Oh, it's from the other industry as well. That's even better. Run a bit light? Because there was someone else coming. Have to be careful about that. Planes. Yeah, I remember taking a nice picture with one of the planes. The overlay on the top right is Trucky. Truck with a Y. It is a stats slash VTC management slash that kind of stuff. Tool. Very nice. Shows on my job stuff. How slow is 1 times? It means I can't skim through it. Don't redeem it now, David, if you were thinking of doing it. I'm not doing that today. But it means I have to, because when I usually skim through them until I find the actual incident itself, I have to not do that. Are we there yet? Not yet. All the way up, all the way up, all the way to there. There's a viewpoint. Wrong side of the road, though. Can't do that one. Welcome in, welcome in. Big charge for a small trailer. That's just how they do it. I took the job with the small trailer because I think you can customize them, I think. But I just decided to do it that way. There you are. It's like in GTA. You see how quickly it stops? That is very impressive. Literally impossible, but very impressive. And then there you go, just taking off. They don't even take off from the actual thing, they just appear in the sky. Interesting. Got it? They're parking up. It's just as the map tells us. Ladies first. Alright. I will. Another plane. See? So many freight vehicles. Gosh. What do you think of the indicator in this? Hello again. Hello, self-made. Big fan. No, they're not bothering. They're fine. It's also one of the other places where I saw the Google Maps type car, which I guess is new to this DLC. Would you make a video on the maze with the trailer? I don't think that would even go well, because you can't take a trailer. It would have to be this trailer. This size, it would have to be that. It'd be funny to do that. I could make a note. Let's try it out, that'd be funny. Hello Nova, welcome. They're carrying part of a wing. See, this seems like I need to shift up again. Doesn't sound as growly as my other vehicle. I also need to turn down the sound of it, like running on the road. There's a slider for that. I like my Kenworth. I just thought I'd try out a different one. This one I think I don't even own in Trucky's case, so I'm not going to earn much from this. You have to own the vehicles. Yeah, there's a few video ideas I need to write down to see if they are good, and they'll be just one-off like TikToks or something like that. Could work. I also don't know what the button is to shift to even numbers. I set it to one of them and then maybe I unbound it. I don't know what it would be. I do like the cruise control on the dash. See the yellow triangle? That marks out what the cruise control is set to. That's good. I like that. Oh, the viewpoint is just whatever this area is, this city. The new Merc is very advanced, isn't it? Screens everywhere. Someone the other day in the Discord, they linked a video of the new Scania dashboards and things, and they're all just screens as well. All these companies are just switching everything to screens and like not tactile buttons anymore. Bad idea. You're going for the aesthetics over the function. I thought that's what Scania and Volvo do well. They're very good on the function of their vehicles. Safe travels. Not pulling in there. I don't need to. Dubuque. Physical dials. Yeah, have them separate. The screen can be like this, like it just looks like I've put my phone there. I have the buttons underneath the buttons. Because there was something about how in that video or something, and in some other cases they put on the wheel where the buttons are, and you can just run your finger over them and you accidentally press it. In the case of one of the Teslas, I think as well, not Tesla truck, the indicator stalks are attached to the wheel, not the base that the wheel is on, so they turn with the wheel. So, okay, your wheel is upside down and you got to turn. You got to just flip your hands over to get the indicator right. Possible laws from EU? Good. Good. I'd like to hope so. Try and keep people safe, please. Yeah, everything being on the screen, no. It's visually futuristic, but come on now. I think that the massive screen in the middle of the Tesla, which is like 5 times the size of an iPad, I think that's maybe a little bit much already. Yo, Elite, how you doing? Welcome in. How old do you have to be? I think 16 plus. From previous recruitments, I think it's been 16. Could be wrong. The outside of this one is just black. This is the Western Star 57X that I'm in there. Pretty nice. The 49X is okay as well. No, the Tesla truck itself, let's not go into that. That's very strange. And isn't it like if you have passengers in that Tesla truck, do they sit behind you or something? Because do you not have anyone else in your cab? The cab is huge, by the way. It'll take you a while. Yeah, exactly, muscle memory. You don't have to look at the button in order to see it. Like if some of them are sort of buttons to press, some of them are switches to flick up, some of them are like those toggle switches where you kind of nudge it upwards. You just have to know, because the whole point is you're supposed to be keeping an eye on the... No. We're already doing it a bit much at the moment where instead of gear sticks, you've got the gear knob thing where you just change between like park, drive, things like that. Exterior. I mean, it looks nice. I just made all of it black, because why not? The Batmobile. Interior mod. You wouldn't be able to use mods normally. You can use a local mod for it if someone's made one. Or turn it into a local mod, meaning only you see it. Over the top of the actual cabin. But not a normal mod, no. Jack, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? That make sense? I've used, many years ago, I used a local mod in my, in my Scania. There was a black and white. Mostly black, white accent colours, like around the wheel and so on. Pretty nice. But I had people asking, like, what is that? How'd you do that? And even now, I think I'd have people asking about it all the time, so no thank you. That's a silo, painted to look like a massive thing of corn. Not long ago? God. It is a while back. And it would make it even worse considering the fact I can't pin messages in TikTok chat. That's where all the questions would come from. MP5. No. We're in ATS. It looks like the same interior, doesn't it? This is a Western Star. The K-Mark. Yes. And I believe one of them also had a triangle-shaped pennant. I think Falco made those. Or at least showed me how to do them. Those were cool. Maybe one day they'll allow you, within reason, to do custom items. Like in the way that you can add custom plates. You know? But then people can get very creative. In anything we are allowed to design your own logo using shapes, people have made bad stuff. In Battlefield games, you can make your kind of logo thingy into anything you want. So there's been adult content, the Austrian painter, the N-word, big peepee. All of that has been used and turned into the logo with just circles. So if you allow people to do that on their skins in this game as well, people will. They will. You should know this. If you give the internet freedom, they'll use it. I'll switch to... I might try a different one after this. Just use a different truck after this one. Because I forgot this was in 12 years. Oh, it's always going to be that. It's funny if it's not incredibly rude or offensive. Sometimes it's creative, actually. People remake logos and things like that. They make them look really good. This one's mirrors, I've noticed. In the bigger mirror, I can't even see my own vehicle. You're supposed to look down a tiny little bit down the side of your vehicle. In the smaller mirror, I've done that. What the hell have I done in the bigger mirror? I can barely hear my own horn. News about Rigids? No, I don't know. I don't know about that. For in the main game itself? Or if we're doing one? Not sure. Whenever that comes, though, because people want that, you will know about it. That's the thing. People keep asking, oh, do we know when this is, when this is? If it's been announced, and if something is like actually coming and it may even have a date, it'll be everywhere. You know how active SCS are on all their socials? Crazy active. The community managers and people that get great social media team, you know. Mason City, I've got one more city to discover. How many Masons live in Mason City? I have missed my turning. So I was looking at this sign. Don't want you to go the same way I am. At least it's empty. Sorry, yeah, let's go this way. See if we can get one more good one off this. Didn't mean to bother? You're not bothering. You're not bothering. No. You're more than welcome. I just don't know about that. When things have actual dates, then of course we'll be like, yes, it's on this date. It's actually a thing. It's coming. Because they have patterns in how they do all their stuff. What are you doing? Why are you there? Hello, club. Sioux City. if I can get a job there. I haven't done a job 2 there yet. Have you been? Hello, CK as well. How are we doing? That's nice. This is Steel Lion. Steel Iron, or like Steel Lion. Or just Steelion. Oh, look at that. Remember when Silver liked his little buggies? His carts? There's a trailer full of them. No, not that kind of steel. Different. Different steel. Why would I be stealing a lion? Still lion? Oh, well, yeah, I like what you said. No, 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 no. Nice. 6 out of 12, because we've done to and from at the same time. Which one can I use now? What's the interior of this one like? This one was nice. It's got the exact same interior, by the way. It will look the same for the screens. Hell yeah, brother! Look at that. Can I put anything American on that? Holy. This is from the farm machinery thing. That looks so funny. That's the farm machinery DLC. Bowl of chips. Your American hat. ATS bag, guitar case, cell phone. Look at that cell phone. That just sounds so weird. Or your that hat. If you want fries, no, you would say fries, I think, over there. If you say chips, they'll give you potato chips, which are the other chips. You can put stuff on that one. Put the Ollie in this one. They're getting good with these. That does look good. Any fun road suggestions? The Alps near Innsbruck. That doesn't add too much to it, but I hear that one's pretty good. Elite puts a bit of painting on it. This one has mirrors and camera mirrors, you see. So, sure, I'll use this one. Why not? Let's try that. They are combined. That was a YouTube message. Hello, Stitch. And it's teleporting me back to San Francisco every time. Where are we now? Mason. Mason! To your Volvo? You can if you want. Now, we could either go from there and get that one, or we can try and get another 2x2 and go... Waterloo wouldn't be unlocked, would it? I haven't been there yet. No, that's annoying. All the ones I've been to would be ones I already have. Now, what would count is 100. Oh, that does count. A little bit to drive. Can I just make sure before I take a job first? Is this 6 gears or is this 12 gears? Okay, 6. Good. Sounds like a car. Trucks are gonna lose their growl eventually, man. They're gonna sound just not good. Dwarfy, how you doing? Howdy, howdy. Good evening. Big fan. Fort Dodge. I think that was the one I went for. Have you got that one? And so, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You're doing well. I'm back. Welcome back. Big fan. All chats see each other. Well, in the chat, yes. No, you can't copy what jobs, no. You have to just find the same one. Anything to Fort Dodge. There's another one. Anything, it doesn't matter. See? And this will be the last one. Good progress. Pretty good. Got one. Nice. Take it. Doesn't really matter what it is. It's the place we're going. See, it's the exact same warping into a tunnel layout. This thing sounds electric. It's so quiet. It also feels too zoomed in. I'm too used to how zoomed out my Kenworth is. Membership is back, yes. I decided to just keep it there anyway. I have technically membership sub things on all platforms. Chickadog as well. In it. Hello, Bang. Have you recovered? Loud noises. You're all blinking, yes. Yes, yesterday, chat. It was Bang's birthday. Wish him a belated birthday. We were chilling, playing. Well, not chilling, not quite. Playing some fun games. A lot of clips came out of that, I'll tell you that. Books? Well, there's only one day of the year, why not? Back to normal for the rest of it. A belated. You're fine. Just sleep for another 20 or so, you'll be alright. I did well in Tricky Towers was alright. It's fine, really. So many things we've got to play again. This is the example. So earlier in the stream, some people wondering like, do I play other things besides these games? I'm like, yes, but maybe not on my stream. Be with other people. There's an example. We've got to play Repo again. Can peak again at some point. You know? CK! Why was there no sound for that? Thank you for gifting Bang a sub. What's the photo trophy of? What the flip? I'm a flower, big fan. There's no alerts for gifted subs. Of the silo? Why that silo specifically? Is it the big silo? Could be. Appreciate that. A lot of things we've got to play. Fast food sim, still got to sort that out. Episode 3 coming in Christmas time. It really doesn't take that long to do those things. I just haven't done them. Good series though. That was confusing. Stole it! Is it because it's the biggest silo? You have to take a picture with the massive silo? Probably. If I go like that... Oh, the world's largest grain bins. God damn, okay. Well, they do be pretty big. Damn. Big boy. How much do they store? Let's Google it. World's largest grain bins. This is TMP, yes. Tricks MP. Located in Mason City, Iowa, designed for manufacturing by Suckup. Good name. One of these bins has a diameter of 165 feet with a capacity of 2.2 million bushels. A bushel is a specific, you know, thing. 2 million bushels to grams. Oh, fucking hell. Convert grams to bushels. Can I not go all the way around? That's a lot of numbers. 2.2 million bushels. If this thing converts properly, it's 7 billion grams. And then whatever that is, kilograms and so on. Megatons. The point being, it's a lot, because... goddamn. Try tons, so you'd have to convert that up to tons. Setup reveal? I did a video sometime last year or the year before where I basically showed everything but like for half a second in the setup. That was the setup tool. If I convert this number, grams to tons. $85,000 tons. That's a lot. Me, maybe not playing it with the viewers, but I have played it with other streamer friends. That is a lot. And there's 2 of them. Hey, don't be like that. Of seed. Want people to play with? It's a fun game. I don't really know... I mean, you can speedrun it. I don't really know how well people do doing it by themselves in single player. A bushel. Yes. What I'm thinking of in terms of a bushel's like a tub of it of a certain amount. Yeah, a bushel of grain is different. Because you're thinking of like the corn, how many cobs of corn on the cob can be in one. You know? I don't know. Very corny. Funny. Hilarious. What I want to see is... okay, so Dwarfy, you're a member anyway, so you shouldn't get ads, but I just want to see what ads look like on a YouTube stream. Are they invasive? Do they take up the entire screen? Are they like lower thirds? Not bad of a setup. It's pretty good. For a YouTube video. I guess. At the beginning, yeah. Because they are done at different intervals to Twitch ads. And then on TikTok, there's no ads anyway. Magic. What I'll do is, if I am doing an admin thingy tomorrow, just on TikTok. Nathan City, that looks like it's handwritten. I would do, because on TikTok Studio you can have the compatibility mode, probably the best feature they have really, where it doesn't matter what way your phone's facing. It's like 2 versions of the same scene. Would be nice if you could do that on, because you can have a YouTube Shorts stream as well. You have to watch on TV? Ew. You wouldn't see ads even without ads. Oh. But yeah, little suggestion if you really want to, if you can. If you want to open up the green platform, which I'm also on, leave the tab open on that. Just type just one thing in the chat, because it counts. Go follow on there anyway, why not? 100 followers. Special app? Oh. Always had issues? With what? That thing? I have it there because partners of other platforms can go on to there. And then you can just start earning money. Could never. Ah. Bang! They got a follow, man. You're a VIP in the chat as well. Over on there. Appreciate that. I've got no alerts set up. Money! Who doesn't love free money? Full throttle. Well, we can only go 65, so... Appreciate that, man. You can also have OGs, of which is basically the equivalent of founder, but you can set whoever you want to be it yourself. You can type in the names. So, like, when you first streamed or something, like the first 20 people that were in that stream or something, I don't know. There's also no way of checking who your first follower was. However, you have to see it in your dashboard for it to happen. That's it. They're still quite limited on some features. No way of checking it. But it's there. Why not? Money. Competition is good. They're getting there slowly, yeah. They just need to, I think, remove the thought people have. When they think of it, you think of it and you go, Gotta remove that. It's because of all the gambling and the activity of certain IRL streamers. Spammy letters, thank you for the follow, big fan. Do I probably prefer ETS2. If I had to pick one, it'd be ETS2. Raining PP. I'm sure it is. If you were to scroll down, to be fair, if you were to scroll down on just chatting in both of them, you probably get the same stuff. Same types of streams. I think the only activity I've done on there is I followed Bang because you tried it once, She-Wolf because she's done it a few times on there, and maybe XQC. Don't know why I follow him on there. That's it. If I find any others, mutuals and so on, that are also on there, then sure. This is American Truck, yes. I'm not really too bothered about finding for the gambling. Well, the other day he was trying to make some music, so he's slowly continuing with that. He uses FL Studio, so +1 point for that. Good program. Hello, Romania. Okay. Colin, thank you for the follow. As we ride into the sunset. Last time I opened FL, earlier. I've been having it open every now and then because I'm still doing the mashups. Don't forget. If I get them right, you're going to be in for a treat. You want to learn how to make one? Just make a catchy pop song and get some good vocalist over the top. That's it. It's mostly in the beat. Like the Golden song, Blackpink's new one. I'm cooking those. What I want to do is, I'm thinking about doing this, is like give an example. It'll be like an unlisted video of here's how I do the mashup stuff. So you make the project. The first file you put into it is the song you want to mash up with something else. You then open my folder of all the songs that I've downloaded in that same key, drag a bunch of them onto the timeline, and just pair the two up. And be like, ah, that one works. I might use that one. The do-do-do-do-do, yeah. I think it's the first one I heard of theirs. I heard it non-stop at the... what's it called? The Insomnia event, like 2019. Because Quartz was there as well. She did the Just Dance back when whatever version of Just Dance was new. Ta-da! She played on that. Discover at least 8 cities in Iowa. That's what that bada bing was. I remember because there's a hardstyle remix of it. The only part of that song 169, the only part of that song I do like quite a bit is the final chorus. As it goes into like a heavy trap song. Sounds pretty good. Wokage. Stand and drive? No. What you need to do, Bang, is you need like an insane collaborative project that will never actually work, and just everyone bundles together and just makes a song somehow. You've got the cinematography stuff, you can do a bit of a music video, you've got some dancers. Some of them could sing to some extent. it will sound more like a parody than an actual song. Can I join you? This is the last job of the stream. Next time we do some of these, you are welcome to. This will be 7 or 8 of 12. Done quite well. It's busy? No worries, that's alright. Yeah, what I'm, thing is, the recent batch that went out, I don't know how many I put in the collection, 12, I think. There's at least another 10 plus of where I've started the mashup, but I haven't perfected it yet. Can I go over this? Oh. It just doesn't sound that good to finish the project yet. So there's a lot of them that are like that. Some from older suggestions as well. I want it to sound good. There's a benefit to being really picky. But then again, there have been some times where it's only half the song that appears in the mashup because that's the only good half. I could do that. And I also do want to make a best of. It'll probably be this year. Because some of them sound really good. Might even make that as a public video, not an unlisted video. How about that? Ta-da! Easy. And what I shouldn't do too much of is showing too many snippets of them, because that kind of spoils it. I had a habit of doing that for the older ones. It built up hype, sure, but it may have done a bit too much. Though it is a thing for Ko-fi members, so I could put it in there. Ko-fi members, it does mention as a perk. Like, you hear songs and such, so I don't see why you don't hear mashups as well. Okay, Parker for a photo. We can take a photo. Hello, Dickers. Big fan. Remember. No. I think you are. Remember that you were a donator, I think. You have the regular donator thing. And you might. I was looking on Discord. YouTube, social, new feed, all of that stuff. A train moving in the background. Ka-ching! And then you've got the silo there. Can I... There you go, you can see it. Nice. Photography, spelled with an F. Pretty good. 2021, goddamn. Shuffling all the wagons around, eh? Alrighty tidy, that'll do. That was good. We're on 7 out of 12. More next time. The downside is when some of them are a little bit close together, and you've got to do like away from that city, then back, but then to the other one, because otherwise they're too short, and it doesn't meet the requirements.